I'm Curt Bowen with Advanced Diver Magazine and RebreatheTheWorld.com. Today we're going to talk about my classic KISS and how I've reconfigured it for remote exploration and travel. One of my main concerns is the weight restrictions in airlines. So to cut the weight down off my rebreather, I opted not to go with any cylinders. That cuts down a good 20-25 pounds. So what we do is wherever we land, whatever cylinders we can find at whatever dive shop, whatever place, we go to the gas shop, maybe a gas supply place like a welding supply place, and we fill up cylinders like aluminum 80 with O2, and then another cylinder would be just standard air. Since we now no longer have cylinders on our back, the diluent and the O2 is simply connected by quick connects and side mounted on an armadillo harness. I have taken the oxygen hose from the 90-degree elbow, brought it out to the standard KISS valve. On the intake of the KISS valve, I've added a micron filter and a male omni swivel quick connect. On the oxygen supply, I have the female side of the quick connect, and they just snap together simply like this as you get in the water. From the KISS manifold, what I've done is I've taken another elbow and a diluent hose. The end of the diluent hose, we have the standard omni swivel male connector, quick connect. On the diluent supply gas, we have the female side, and it simply connects into your rebreather like this. This powers the low pressure inflator hose for your regulator. It also powers your ADV and into your BOV for any kind of emergency bailout. On the BOV, we also have another quick connect, so if we need to plumb in another gas from anybody else in case of an emergency, we can just quickly unsnap that and snap in a new gas. On my classic KISS, what I've chosen for a PO2 monitoring system is a standard VR3 that reads all 3 cells. It also powers the HUD, and along with that, for emergency backup, I have the standard pendant, which if all else fails will give me a PO2 reading until I can bail out and make it back to the surface. On the Expedition KISS, wherever I land, I happen to get 2 cylinders of whatever size I can find. Here we have 2 aluminum 80s. We set these up in a side mount configuration. The O2 side, so obviously I've used color-coded hoses to make it easier for identification underwater, or to make sure that you don't make a mistake and plug in the wrong gas. First stage on the O2 is a block first stage, so it maintains a constant IP pressure to the KISS valve, which is connected through the female omni swivel. On the diluent cylinder, we have a standard side mount configuration first stage and a bailout regulator along with another omni swivel female quick connect.